Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
So Meenam, how was your exam going on?
Good, sir. So today I also had one paper, GST paper. It was
Tomorrow
nice.
you don't have any exam?
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow you don't have any exam?
Sir, I can't hear you clearly.
Asking like, don't you have exam tomorrow?
Sir, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, I have one exam. Today I had one exam, and then day after tomorrow I have one exam.
So today I will start a very, like, this is the like the very small sub module, but it is one of the most important module in digital marketing, and the entire digital marketing is based on this particular thing. So that is the analytics. In the very first class, we have learned that one of the main USP of digital marketing is the measurable part. We can measure whatever we do in digital marketing. If I spend 50 rupees, then also I can measure. If I spend 10 lakh rupees, then also we can measure. So that is the main USP of digital marketing. And in traditional marketing, this kind of feature is not available. So this is a very small chapter which where I will show you like what are the most common analytical tools we use and how we implement all these things. So in our earlier classes, we already have some idea like how we track things, but in this particular class we will go in more deeper version of it. Okay, so you're probably on 30th May you have to give the final exam for this digital marketing. Before that, we will have some kind of uh, doubt clearing sessions, as well as we can also discuss some of the key question and answers which are very important in the exam, as well as if you go for an interview, then also this kind of questions are very common and you can expect any of them in your interview as an interview question. Okay. So I'm sharing my screen. Okay. So can you see my screen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this is the dashboard of Google Analytics. So this is one of the very important tool we use in digital marketing. Basically, this is a free tool from Google, and it actually gives you a very extensive data from your website, or if you have any app, you can check all these things from here. So it is a very popular and common tool, because as it is a free tool, as well as it gives an extensive data, a very detailed kind of data at no cost. So one thing I want to tell you, like previously it was Google Analytics or Universal Analytics, we say, but from 2023, Universal Analytics will be stopped by Google. So it has been declared already. So from 2023, we will have a new version of Google Analytics, that is GA4 or Google Analytics 4. Okay. So this is a this is a dashboard of GA4. Okay. And this is the dashboard of the older version of Google Analytics, that is Universal Analytics. So in Universal Analytics, there are certain things like the users, sessions, bounce rate, session duration, pages per session. So these are very common metrics or common parameters in Universal Analytics. Okay. So I'm going to the acquisition. So I have to change the date range from 19. So there is no data here. Yeah. So see, there are a few formats or few like broader categories, like the real time, then audience acquisition, Google Ads, Search Console, social campaigns. So all these are broad categories. So within these categories, there are subtopics or sub parameters. So I am going from the first one, the real time overview. So this real time overview will give you a glimpse of your website at this point of time. If there is any user in this particular platform at this point of time, it will show it one. Okay, so just I'm showing another here. Just hold on. See, there are two versions of it. One is UA and another is there is no UA, just the number. So this one is the GA4 and this one is the universal analytics. This is the older version. Okay, so I am selecting this one. So see, currently the active user on the site is 0. Okay. Now I'm just trying to access the site. So probably this thing is not working anymore. Just opening another site. Okay. Okay. So right now there is one user because I have opened this site. Okay. So this is the real time update you can see. Okay. So then you can also see the location from Kolkata. And the active page is the home page. So this sign is called the home page. Now I'm trying to change the page like elder care. See, the page has changed. And it is also measuring the time per minute per second like this. I'm also going to another page, palliative care nursing. See, this has also changed. Palliative care nursing. Okay, so this is a real-time view of your website. Okay, you can check how many people are online right now in your website, which pages they are visiting. All this data you can see on a real-time basis. Okay. You can also check the locations, from which location these people has joined. Kolkata. Traffic sources. It's a direct traffic because I have just typed this website and the source is direct. Content, like which page I'm visiting. This is palliative care. Okay. The page title is Buzorg service. Okay. Events, conversions. Currently, there is no event because event means a kind of action. Okay. And conversion means the form submission. So I'm not submitted any form, so it is 0. Now I am crossed this thing. It will take some time, but it will get updated and it will turn 0. But then I think someone else also entered this website. Okay. So real time means you are getting your website data on a real time basis. Then there is audience. This will give you an overview of your audience, like how many users came to your site, what is the session duration, bounce rate, okay, how new user and returning user. Okay, so then country, city, operating system, browser, what kind of browsers they are using, what kind of operating system they are using. Okay, so everything. This is the language. Okay, English US, English India, like this. Hindi India, English Australia. So these are all languages. So you can also check what kind of language profile have your in your audience. Okay. So this is the audience overview. You can also change the date range. It is here. You can also change the date range based on your requirement. Active users. Okay. So these are all active users. That means there are certain number of users who are very active in your site. They visit your site repeatedly. Okay. They do several kind of actions on your site. So you can check like who are the most active users, like 1 day active users. So these are the people who are very much active on a single day. Okay. Then 7 day active users. There are certain people who are very much active in a week. Okay, so someone has visited your site within 2-3 times within a week. Okay, so this is how the things happens. Then 28 day active users. Lifetime value. So for lifetime value, you have to check the revenue per user. So how many revenue you are earning. So what is lifetime value? Lifetime value means an average value of your user in a certain period of time. Okay. So like say I am a person, I am a user of Flipkart. Now today I purchase something. Then after 6 months, I've again purchased something. So basically, I am a user, and whenever I am purchasing something from Flipkart, basically I am generating some kind of revenue for Flipkart, or I am just creating some kind of value for Flipkart. So as a customer, I have a certain value to the Flipkart. Okay. So now they will make an average of it. Like say you are a customer of Flipkart, I am a customer of Flipkart. My mother also is a customer of Flipkart. My wife is a customer of Flipkart. So all these are the users of Flipkart, and they have a certain value. They have a certain purchase value. They have purchased something in a certain period of time, so they have a certain value for to the Flipkart. So there is an average of it, and they can calculate like this is the lifetime value of my customer. Okay. So I am just giving one exact definition. Lifetime value is a measure of the average customer's revenue generated over their entire relationship with the company. So this is the definition of it. And this is the calculation. Customer lifetime value equals to customer value into average customer lifespan. Okay, this is lifespan doesn't mean customer has died. This is not like that. Lifespan means the relation between the business and the customer. Okay. Say there are certain products which are very limited. Say a digital marketing course. So you have joined this digital marketing course for a tenure of 6 months. So after completion of your course, you will not again come to us and again learn digital marketing from us. Okay. So basically, whoever come to us to learn digital marketing, they have their lifetime is 6 months. Okay. And the value is their course fees, whatever they are paying. Okay. So here the formula is the course fees into the the duration. So that is the lifetime value of yours for this organization. Okay. So this is how we calculate lifetime value. Every company has their own user base, and they have a different lifetime value for their customers. And it also depends based on type of business. So if you are if you are purchasing some kind of pharma products or FMCG products, that is groceries, cooking oils, soap, shampoo, then like salt, sugar, dal, chawal. So all these things are FMCG goods. Okay. And essential goods also. Same for pharma products. Okay. Different kind of medicines, life-saving medicines like paracetamol, then painkillers, okay, Dettol. So all these medicines are mainly very essential items, and their lifetime value is very different than a car. Okay. So today I will purchase a car, and I will not purchase another car say within 1 to 2 years or more or 5 years. Okay. If my car have any issue, then only I will decide to purchase another one. Okay. So car's lifetime value is very much different than the cooking oil or the pharma products. Okay. So this is how lifetime value varies from product to product, business to business, and type of audiences. Okay. So here you can't get the lifetime value because we haven't set up the revenue part, like the value of each purchase or value of each product. It is not there. So you have to mention it here, then only you can track the lifetime value. Okay. Cohort analysis. So cohort means basically the grouping. Okay. So here you can see the grouping. So like 27th April, day 1, like 0. 0.0%. So from 28th April, there are certain users like this is the 100% value, and 2.70% people visited on day one, like this. This is the cohort analysis, grouping analysis based on the day and number of users. So on which day, how many users came to the website. Then another broader, another category is audience. So this is the all users and this is the non-converters. So basically all users and non-converters have the same number, because probably most of the people who came to the website, they didn't fill up the form. Okay, this is a breakdown of your traffic, like paid search, direct, social, display, organic search, referral. Okay, so from here you can also check like from which channel your audience visited your website. Okay, so based on these data, you can also take some kind of decision. And also check the like the parameters here, the users, the new users. User means the number of people came to your website, the total number of people came to your website. Then the new users. So new user means the people who came for the first time in your website. Okay. Then the sessions. So what I have explained earlier, like what is session? Say I am a person, but I visited one site 3 times. That means user is 1, but my session is 3. Okay. So one user can have multiple sessions. So this is the number of sessions. This is the bounce rate. What is bounce rate, Shreya?
So when people come and directly get off the website, click on a website and then leave it immediately.
So then what is the drop off or exit rate?
So this will be exit rate.
Menam, can you tell me?
Sir, bounce rate.
Yeah.
Sir, I agree with Shreya. I think bounce rate is like when the page is loading slowly, then user used to like get out of that website. So that is like bounce rate.
Then what is the exit rate or drop off?
Exit rate, I think when a user enters a website and it exits the website as their own preference, like if they don't want further to proceed, so they exit. Like I think it's like that.
So then you are telling like the bounce rate and exit rate is similar or different?
It's kind of a similar bounce, just the difference is that in bounce rate, when the page is loading too slow or like there is something like problem on the landing page like that, so they bounce off the website, like they don't further go to or wait there to load the website like that. The only difference, I think.
So I am just sharing my whiteboard. Can you see the whiteboard?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is a website, and so this is a user. Okay. So now this person wants to visit this website. Okay. there is one misconception you people have, like only loading speed is responsible for the bounce rate. It is not like that. Bounce can happen in several other scenarios also. It is not like that always the loading speed is only responsible thing for the bounce rate. Bounce rate means whenever a person clicked on a link and came to a website, and that very moment he just go out from the website without visiting any other page. So this is a website. This is the, say, page 1. Sorry, home page. Home. Okay, so this is the home page. The person clicked on this page, come to this page, but he feels that this page is not relevant for this person, and he just bounced out from here. Okay. So this is a bounce rate. Bounce rates, the reason of bounce can be several. One, loading speed is one of the major thing. Other than loading speed, there are relevance issues. There are other kind of like security issues. Sometimes we found like we click on a website and it is saying like attackers might attack you. It contains virus like this. So this kind of things also resulted as bounce. Okay. So bounce means I am not visiting any other page. I'm just coming to a page, whatever page it can be. It is not only home page. It can be any page you are entering. So that page should be the first interaction point with the user. So the person visit that page and just bounce back from it. That is a bounce rate. That is a bounce basically. Okay. Now the difference between drop off, exit rate or bounce rate. Here I want to say one thing. You just keep it in your mind. Like all bounce rates, or say all bounce, are mainly exits. All bounce are also drop off. Okay. So basically exit or drop off means I am exiting from the website. So bounce is also kind of exit. I'm just going I'm just exiting from the website. Okay. So bounce is also the same thing, but the only difference is in bounce we are only visiting the first page and then we are getting bounced. But in drop off we can see multiple pages and then we can go out from the website. Okay. So in case of drop off, what we can do is say this is one page, this is another page, this is another page, like home, about, services. Okay. So as a user, I am checking all the pages and then bounce. Not bounce, and then I'm exiting from the page. So this is a exit.
Sir, I have one question.
Yeah.
Sir, if we scroll on that first page only, we didn't visit another page. We only scrolled on the first page, and then we bounce out. Will it also count in bounce rate?
When you don't visit any other page and you just instantly bounce from the page, then it will take then we will take it as a bounce. But yes, obviously if you spend almost like almost 10 seconds or 6 to 10 seconds in a certain page, then we can't say it as a bounce. But yes, it is obviously a drop off or exit.
And sir, if within the 10 seconds we scroll on the page,
that will be a session. So you have already spent a certain amount of time in the website, so it can't be a bounce.
okay.
So the difference इसमें क्या है, एक मैं फास्ट पेज से जा रहा हूँ और वहां से ही निकल के मतलब कुछ देख के बिना ही मैं निकल रहा हूँ, दैट इज द बाउंस। अगर मैं 3-4 पेज घूम के फिर निकल रहा हूँ, तो दैट इज अ exit or drop off, but not a bounce. Okay, but one thing I want to mention here, bounce rate is getting obsolete in the new Google Analytics version. So all these things like the bounce rate, pages per session, average session duration, these are all going to be obsolete in from 2023. So it is also already mentioned here also. You can see, like, I'm just sharing the screen again. So see, it is written, Universal Analytics will no longer process new data in standard properties beginning 1st July 2023. Prepare now by setting up and switching over to a Google Analytics Pro 4 property. Okay. So it is going to be obsolete. Now you are checking the audience, then there are demographics where you can check the age. Okay. Gender. So all these things are here. Interests. So you can also check all these things from here. Behavior, new versus returning frequency, new versus returning. Yeah. So only 282 is coming to our website and giving a return visit. And most of the users are mainly new users. Frequency and recency. So most of the users have only one session. And 266 people have 2 sessions and 381 page views, like this. Engagement. How many how much time they're spend they're spending here in the website, that also you can see here. Technology, where you can check the browser and the operating system. Okay. Like Chrome, Android, WebView, Safari, these are all browsers. Network also you can check. It is currently not showing. Mobile devices, Apple iPhone, Vivo, Oppo, Samsung. So all these things you can check from here. Cross device overlaps. So this is basically a beta version. It is no data currently available. No data here. Okay. User flow. This is very one of the very interesting thing. Like here you can check like from which page the traffic is coming and how they are like navigating within your website. So this is the home page, the landing page. The people are coming here, and then they are going to the thank you page. Some of them are going to the contact us page, about us page, career page, like this. This is the drop offs. So 2.1K people coming to this page. Out of this 2.1K, 1.9K people, that is 62.3% of total traffic, exiting from this page only. Okay. And 44 and the rest of the traffic is coming to this thank you page. Okay. Like this. This is another page, the home page. So from here, people are mostly going to the contact us page, then about, then career, elder care, like this. So you can also like zoom it like this. You can also change these things like country, city. This is a Calcutta, Lucknow, Varanasi, Mumbai. Data source, web. So like this is the user's flow. So how your users are navigating through your page. So why this data is important? This data is important to understand like from which page people are coming and from which page they are mostly exiting from your website, and also how much time they are spending in each of this page and what is their behavior, how they are flowing in the website. So from which page to which page they are going. Okay, so this format you can see here. Other than this, there is acquisition, where you can check all the traffics based on their channels. The same thing I showed you in the audience part. These are all the keywords that actually generating these traffics. So you can also get this data, like from which keyword, how much traffic you are generating. So based on this, you can also change your keyword strategy, or you can also modify some of the keywords based on this data. This is the tree map. So here you can see this is the color code. And this is basically a like two metrics, comparison between two metrics. Like primary metrics are users and secondary metrics are pages per session. Okay, so the users coming from the direct channel have the most number of traffic and high pages per session. Okay. Referral has the highest. If I click on referral, so the traffic is very low here, but the pages per session is very high. That is why the green is darker here. So I'm going back to the referral. You can check like 14 users and pages per session is 2. This is the highest. Okay, so after that there is organic, 113 users and pages per session is 1.92. See, you can also change this data from here, bounce rate. So the bounce rate is higher in paid search, social media and display ads. They are contributing the maximum number of traffic, as well as they're also contributing in the most number of bounce rate. So this is how the tree map works. Source and mediums. So this is the source / medium. So Google is the source. So this is the platform from where your traffic is getting generated. And the medium is CPC, that is cost per click, that is paid ads. Okay. So we are using Google for paid ads. This is how source medium says. Okay. Google / organic. That means this is a SEO traffic. That is the organic traffic. facebook.com/referral. So Facebook is a source and referral is a medium. So there are certain mediums like referrals, organics, CPC. Okay, these are all different kind of mediums. Then the referrals. So these are some of the referring websites from where you are getting traffic. Facebook.com, edugreen.in, okay, Yahoo, Instagram. So these are all some of the like source from where you are getting the referral traffic. You can also integrate Google Ads, and from here you can also monitor your campaigns, the traffic of each. So there are 2 campaigns, and you can also check the data here. So how many clicks they have generated, what is the cost per click, users, so everything you can see from here. Hour of the day, you can also check the hour of the day from on which time most of the users are interacting with your business. In the night, 10 o'clock, 95 users. So any doubt in this?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So basically, see, Google Analytics is something which you have to work on it. I mean, hands-on experience is required. Okay. So you should create one Google Analytics account, and you should check what are the different aspects, what are the different things are there in Google Analytics. Okay. So this is mainly the universal analytics, which is going to be obsolete within a year. Okay. So now I will show you GA4. So why GA4 and why not universal analytics? First of all, previously there are 2 things in Google. One is universal analytics, another is Firebase. Okay. So the Firebase is used for tracking app traffic. If you have any mobile app, you have to integrate it with Firebase to understand the traffic in your app. But Google Analytics is applicable for your website. Okay. So so there are 2 entities you have to use to track both of your website and app data. But now this Google Analytics 4, that is GA4, have like merged both the things, like the analytics and the Firebase. Now you don't have to install Firebase to track your app data. The Google Analytics 4 have the feature so that from which you can track your app data. Also, they actually like reduced some of the, like not reduced, rather they have removed some of the metrics, and they bring some new metrics which are more relevant in current scenario. Okay, so I am showing one such example. So this is a dashboard of Google Analytics 4, GA4. Okay. So I'm going to the reports. See, no bounce rate is here. Users, new users, average engagement time. Acquisition overview, if I want to see this. See, it is giving sessions of different traffic channels. One is paid search, organic, social, direct, organic search, like this. This is more easier than the universal analytics. Compact and easier. Okay, engaged session, average engagement time per session. Okay. And also check the demographics. So this is more easier. And you can also change the date from here. I can also compare the data of, say, both the months. Okay, February 1 to March 3 and March 1 to March 31. So I can compare the data. So currently no data found to compare. Okay. Now see, you can do all these things once you create one analytics account. All these data category parameters are available there. You can check from there. But now I will come to show you like how to implement a Google Analytics, like how Google Analytics can check the traffic of your website. Okay. Okay, so this is the admin panel. I'm going to the setup assistant, and within this setup assistant, see there is an option called tag installation. So what you have to do is, the thing is same, you will get a code and you have to place it in the website header. But we have another solution, that is tag manager. आप लोगों के घर में कोई बॉक्स है, टूल बॉक्स, जहां पे हम लोग हथौड़े, स्क्रू ड्राइवर, प्लास ये सब रखते हैं?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So हम लोग टूल बॉक्स क्यों यूज करते हैं? हम लोग तो ऐसे ही रख सकते थे.
सर जैसे जरूरत पड़ने पर सब एक समय पे एक जगह मिल जाए.
So tag manager is such a thing which is a free toolbox by Google. क्यों? देखो यहाँ पे बहुत सारा कोड्स का चक्कर है. एक तो मेरा हो गया ये एनालिटिक्स का कोड, दूसरा हो गया मेरा गूगल एड्स का कोड, तीसरा फेसबुक एड्स का पिक्सल. Then there are other analytical platforms which we want to use. So उनका भी कुछ पिक्सल्स वगैरह रहता है. ठीक है, ये जो कोड्स या पिक्सल्स जो भी हम लोग बोले, इसका पर्पस ये है कि वेबसाइट में क्या हो रहा है, कहाँ से लोग आ रहा है, कितना टाइम दे रहा है वेबसाइट पे, कौन सा पेज से वो लोग निकल रहा है, ये जो सारा जो डेटा है हम लोग को ट्रैक करना है. To create an effective digital marketing strategy or to get a success in digital marketing, you have to analyze these user data. Okay. So इसके लिए ये जो कोड है, ये कोड मेरा वेबसाइट पे डालना पड़ता है. वेबसाइट में मैं कोड कैसे डालूं? मुझे तो कोडिंग लेवल पे जाना पड़ेगा, जहां पे कोड है मेरा वेबसाइट का, उस कोडिंग लेवल पे जाके मुझे वो डालना है. अभी इसका कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स है. एक, बार बार अगर मैं कोडिंग लेवल पे एक्सेस करूं, आई एम नॉट अ डेवलपर, मुझे कोडिंग का कोई चीज मालूम नहीं है, ठीक है. यू आर ऑल्सो novice in coding, rather probably you don't know what coding exactly is, how to do a code. Okay, so basically you are also a beginner in this thing. We are all mainly digital marketers, and our work is to to generate business for the organization through digital channels. Okay. Now so if we frequently access the coding level of any website, there might be a chance that there will be some kind of error happens and your website will be down. And when your website will be down, your entire business will go down. So so we need something from where we can install the code and track the data. Okay. This is one scenario. Another scenario is if we put multiple codes in our website header, gradually our website will have a very slow loading speed. It will take more time to load because there are several other codes which it needs to read before it complete its loading. Okay. So basically it will actually slow down your website. So this is the purpose Google introduced a toolbox which we say Google Tag Manager. So this is the dashboard of Tag Manager. This is basically a toolbox. So if you need any kind of code to implement in your website, you just simply put it in Tag Manager, and your Tag Manager will do whatever it takes to run that code. Okay. So first of all, you need to create an account in Tag Manager. Here you have to provide the name like test. Okay. You have to give a country like India. Target platform is web. Create. So this is the dashboard. Now, Tag Manager contains two codes. This is we call script code, and this is we call like no script code. Just hold on. So you have to put both of this code in the website. The script code you have to place it in the header section. See, the instruction is here. Paste this code as high in the head of the page as possible. Additionally, paste this code immediately after opening the body tag. Once you put this in your website, you can so your your Tag Manager will come alive. Now, whatever code you want to install in your website, you have to install it within Tag Manager. So how to install it? You have to just click on the tags. New. You can directly implement your analytics code, the G4 configuration or universal analytics, whatever you have, directly do it from here. Same for Google Ads, conversion tracking, ad remarketing, all these things are already here. Because this is the Google's product, so you can directly implement it from here only. If you want some other kind of thing like the Facebook code, then you have to go for custom HTML. And here you have to paste the entire code. So you have to paste the code here and you have to select a trigger, like in which scenario this code will fire or this code will run. Okay. So is all pages, sorry, all pages. So any page the person will visit, your code will track or your code will fire. Okay. So this is a trigger. Put a name here, empty code, like this, and you have to save it. Okay. So done. Now, once you create a code, then you have to submit the code. If you don't submit the code, it will stay like this without getting implemented in your website. So you have to submit it. So before you submit, you can also preview the same. So I'm showing from a live site so that you can understand it at a better way. So I have like 3 tags here. So I can preview it to check whether my tags are functioning properly or not. So this is the URL of my website. Just pasting it here, connecting. See, tags fired one time. So from here you can check whether your tags has been fired properly or not. Okay, so this is why you have to go for the preview before you save anything. Okay, once you submit, once you click the submit button, you are actually saving the tag. So this is how you can check whether your tag is functioning properly or not. If it is not functioning, then it will not fire properly. Then you have to make the modifications. Okay, so this is how we create a tag manager, and within this tag manager, we implement all the codes that we have to implement in the website. Be it an analytics code, be it a Facebook code, be it a Google Ads code, whatever. So this is how we actually track. Okay, any doubt in this?
No, sir.
So in the next day, just create one analytics account and one tag manager account and show me so that I can understand whatever you have understood in the class. Okay. So after that, I have a plan for a doubt clearing session, and also we will discuss some of the there will be a session for question answers where we will discuss several kinds of question answers that is very common in digital marketing. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
I'm concluding this session here. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Good
you,
night.
sir.
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir. Thank you.